Coming to birth, Marjorie Oludhe Macgoye. Paulina was only 16 when she left her quiet village in western Kenya to join her husband, Martin Were, in Nairobi. She had barely known him before the wedding. He was older, stern, and distant. The city, loud and unfamiliar, swallowed her whole. Martin lived in a cramped room in Pumwani, and Paulina, shy and unsure, struggled to adjust. She cooked, cleaned, and waited for affection that never came. Martin was cold, often away, and when he was home, he spoke in clipped tones. Paulina felt invisible. She tried to be the wife she thought she should be, but her body betrayed her. She couldn't conceive. Months turned into years, and whispers followed her. In her culture, a woman's worth was tied to motherhood. Without children, Paulina felt like a ghost. Martin grew more distant and eventually sent her back to the village. It was quite a rejection, one that stung deeper than words. But Paulina was not broken. She returned to Nairobi, determined to find herself. She took up work as a housemaid, then as a clerk. She learned to navigate the city alone. Slowly, she began to change. She read newspapers, listened to political debates, and watched Kenya stir with the winds of independence. The Mau Mau uprising had shaken the nation, and the British colonial grip was loosening. Paulina, once timid, now walked with purpose. She met Simon, a man who saw her not as a barren wife, but as a woman. Their affair was brief but transformative. From it came a child, Wanjohi, her firstborn. The birth was painful, but it was also her rebirth, coming to birth. She had defied expectations, reclaimed her body, and found joy in motherhood. Martin, surprisingly, accepted the child as his own. Their relationship thawed, but never truly healed. As Kenya moved towards independence, Paulina's life mirrored the nation's struggle. She witnessed riots, assassinations, and the rise of the new leaders. She saw women marching, demanding rights, and so on. She joined them. She worked in government offices, balancing motherhood and politics. She was no longer the girl who had arrived in Nairobi with trembling hands. She was a woman of substance. But life was not linear. Tragedy struck when Wanjohi died in an accident. Paulina was shattered. The grief was unbearable, and for a time she withdrew from everything. Yet even in sorrow, she found strength. She returned to work, to activism, to life. She adopted another child and poured her love into him. Martin, now older and mellowed, began to see Paulina differently. He respected her, even admired her. Their marriage, once hollow, became a quiet companionship. They spoke more, shared meals, and found peace in routines. Paulina had come full circle, not as the obedient wife, but as a woman who had carved her own path, coming to birth. By the time Kenya gained independence, Paulina had already liberated herself. She had survived rejection, infertility, grief, and loneliness. She had embraced motherhood, work, and political consciousness. She had come to birth, not just of a child, but of herself. Coming to birth.